Hello, everyone. It's so lovely to meet you and to engage with you in this way through the Swinburne Education and Teaching Society. My name's Narelle Lemon. I'm an Associate Professor in Education here in the Department of Education. And I joined the team back in 2017 after working at La Trobe and RMIT with pre-service teachers there as well. And previous to that, I had been in schools across early years, primary and secondary, having worked in all those different sectors as a music teacher and also as a generalist primary classroom teacher as well. So my work with Swinburne has primarily been in the professional experience space. I teach into some of the units, some of the ready to teach units for the primary education degrees. And I've also had the honour of working with quite a few of your peers in terms of the global professional experience placement in Malaysia, in Kuching over the last couple of years. And fingers crossed, we're hoping that borders open and there's some safety protocols in place for us all to head back there in 2021 again. So I have a massive passion for well-being and self-care. So a lot of my work and research and involvement with schools and educators has been about self-care and well-being and mindfulness, and particularly those ideas of establishing a toolbox of resources to support us and sustain us over our career. I also have a background in arts education, having taught in the classroom in regards to arts and also a little bit of visual arts. And I've worked a lot with cultural organisations and museums, so I have quite a bit of a passion about working between those formal and informal spaces for learning. And the other area that I work in with the Department of Education that some of you might be familiar with is in regards to integrating social media as a part of our professional development and developing that professional profile and generating content that contributes to establishing a community of practice. And you'll see this work particularly with our hashtag of SwinProfX on Instagram, where we've got a lot of the early years and primary courses engaging through professional experience and forming that community across courses and year levels to reflect, to share those insights that happen on professional placement in the classroom and in online, as we've been experiencing this year, and to share resources, but to also access teachers in the profession as well. And we have that intention of this community being something that exists beyond your studies as well. And we have that beautiful connection and support as you progress throughout your careers. So one of the things I wanted to talk to you today about is the podcast called Teachers Supporting Teachers, a new initiative that I started this year as a part of COVID, where I put my strengths of creativity and curiosity together to try and problem solve some ways to allow you guys to access resources and ideas and experts in the field in a whole heap of different topics. So we're just about to come to the end of filming series 2 and presenting that. We've got 17 episodes so far, and series 1 we had 12 episodes. So series 1 focused a lot on preparing for jobs, talking to principals, associate principals, graduates from Swinburne, and other educators in the field about those top tips for applying for jobs, writing up that CV and undertaking the interview as well. And we had some wonderful guests from the student body, from you guys, in terms of talking about those experiences of undertaking professional experience during COVID and all the different changes that have had to occur and what that looks like. That theme has come through series 2 as well, and we've had lots of different shares across primary and early years and secondary students in terms of what it looks like, and lots of group guest chats with those insights. And I've also connected with researchers and educators in Australia and internationally to hear about things like emotional intelligence, what that means for us as educators working with young people, and for ourselves. Topics on online learning, integrating literature into our lessons and what that looks like, particularly as a vehicle for talking about wellbeing. And we've talked about also lots of different topics in regards to wellbeing itself, and hearing from some educators who've been doing work with pre-service teachers in different programs that exist from other universities. So as we come towards the end of series 2, we're coming, to the end of semester 2, 2020. I'm thinking about going into a summer series as well. And at the moment, the seeds have been dropped for focusing on self-care and what that looks like for us as pre-service teachers entering into the profession, how we look after ourselves, but also how we can look after the students we work with as well. So lots of planning behind the scenes at the moment. So I hope you get a chance to have a listen to Teachers Supporting Teaching. It's a beautiful podcast where you can engage and come in at various different places according to what is right for you right now. And you can find that on Apple, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and also Google Podcasts. So I hope you get a chance to have a listen. It's a delight to create it for you. Open to any ideas if you wish to participate, be interviewed, or are looking for some particular topics as well. So enjoy, and lovely to chat to you today.